Welcome to a standalone episode of the first fun documentary about Muse, originally in Russian, but this episode about Jaded Hearts Club band I made in English, as good as I can. So please do enjoy this and welcome my Rubber helper.
Your English is really sucks. So let's begin. Once a day, musician and industry mover Jamie Davis was going to invite a Beatles cover band to play his 40th birthday party, but they asked for $30,000 for it. His reaction was quite logical. But he figured that can play a guitar himself, and there are a lot of musicians' friends who can form another band instead. Of course, for free. To add an extra interest in his proposal, he offered an instrument swapping. I thought, hold on, I'm in LA, I know loads of musicians, surely if I just convince them to play by getting them to play an instrument they don't normally play. So the top rock band's members from all over the world formed a super band just for an amusement. And the guys rushed to rehearse with amazing enthusiasm.
3, 4. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. One more. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm scared. One more. I'm in love with her and I feel fine.
Naming was determined by the repertoire, roll call with the Beatles' famous album, and in the first version also, an advertising contract with soda. But, most importantly, with the jaded hearts of musicians exhausted of their usual roles. As you noticed, Matt sings only backing vocals, and the most attentive ones missed the strings on his guitar. Indeed, he took up the bass. Such kind of adultery on the side brought benefits to Muse. For Bellamy, the Jaded Hearts Club became a deep dive research project. He started to deeply analyze the Beatles songs, and explore this area of music that ended up becoming Muse over the decades in terms of the evolution of rock.
You know what, I would actually go as far as to say this song was partly influenced by being in this Beatles covers band that I joined. You know, Dom played with us briefly. We managed to play with Paul McCartney for a couple tracks. As well. And I wanted to take on the bass role. And, you know, Paul McCartney's bass lines are just really fantastic, you know. So around that time that I was learning that, I started picking up the guitar and like just playing loads of riffs and learning sort of, you know, slightly bluesy, slightly cool riffs, and basically it was a combination of those three riffs. You know, it was a bam, ding, 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 ding in the verse, and then the do 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 do, and then the do 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 in the chorus. It was just three riffs, and I was just trying to find ways to get them to merge together in one song, basically. Yeah.
These experiments captivated Matt so much that he began to promote the idea of a studio album. He cast himself as producer, label boss and driving force of the band. Spirit of startup and experimentation, and the producer position, led him to invite Dominic and Chris to play together. And on some tracks he performs vocals and, it seems, own youthful dreams.
Attention, the following video may affect your orientation or lead to a sudden pregnancy.
I love you, I never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever
when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, a fever all through the night.
Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago.
So we see amazing professional luck, because only a few bands reached above this supposed second level. At first, you perform covers and depart, then, becoming a little more famous, you challenge world hits, manifesting your sound and style. On the third level, other bands make covers on your songs. But what really makes Bellamy and his companions special, that they broke through the next level.
Several true indie royalty persons created underground cover band, began to learn secondary roles, conquering the front, and look at what pleasure. It is such a freedom and joy to start from scratch, being famous and wealthy. Now is not afraid to become a cover group, especially if the greatest in the world. Why do they greatest? At the second gig, they ran into the presence and respect from Sir Paul McCartney himself. To the entire group and separate high marks to bassist and his Beatle bass. It's good it wasn't Manson.
You believe this helter-skelter bullshit? Muser. You are very welcome to check the entire episodes of the first documentary series about Muse. It full with love of real fan, rare footages and golden moments, basic facts for newbie fans and unique archive videos for hard musers. Tons of love in each frame, and lot of music of our guys. It is an honest and sincere non-commercial product, highly rated by viewers. Welcome and enjoy watching.